Have you ever wondered if your bank uses a VPN? Like, is your money surfing the internet incognito? It's a wild thought, right? But stick with me because we're about to dive deep into the world of banking, cybersecurity, and the virtual private network. Introduction. Now, let's get one thing straight. Banks handle sensitive information. Your money, your personal details, it's the kind of stuff that keeps security experts awake at night. So, it's natural to question how they protect your data. And that's where the question of VPNs comes in. What is a VPN? Before we dive into whether Relay Bank uses a VPN, let's quickly recap what a VPN actually is. Imagine the internet as a public space. Everyone can see what you're doing. A VPN is like creating a private tunnel through that public space. All your online activity is encrypted and hidden from prying eyes. Why would a bank use a VPN? So, why would a bank need a VPN? Well, there are a few reasons. Data encryption, this is the big one. Banks deal with mountains of sensitive data. From your account information to transaction history, it's all juicy stuff for hackers. A VPN encrypts this data, making it unreadable to anyone who intercepts it. Protecting internal networks, banks have vast internal networks. These networks contain critical systems that keep the bank running. A VPN can protect these networks from external threats. Employee remote access, many bank employees work remotely. A VPN allows them to securely access internal systems from anywhere, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Does Relay Bank use a VPN? The evidence. Alright, let's talk about Relay Bank. Now, I can't say for sure if they use a VPN. Banks are pretty tight-lipped about their security measures. But we can make some educated guesses based on industry standards and public information. First, let's look at what Relay Bank says about security. They probably have a whole page on their website dedicated to it. Look for keywords like encryption, firewall, and data protection. These are good signs that they take security seriously. Next, consider the nature of banking. As we've established, banks handle sensitive data. It's highly likely that they use multiple layers of security, and a VPN would be a logical part of that. The risks of not using a VPN. To really appreciate why a bank would use a VPN, let's talk about the risks of not using one. Without a VPN, a bank's data is vulnerable to interception. Hackers can steal account information, transfer money, or even bring down the entire system. It's a nightmare scenario. Can you trust your bank's security? While banks invest heavily in security, it's essential to be aware of the risks. No system is completely impenetrable. That's why it's crucial to protect yourself as well. Use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and be wary of phishing attempts. Conclusion. So, does Relay Bank use a VPN? It's highly probable. But remember, even with the best security measures in place, it's always a good idea to be vigilant about protecting your own information. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.